Nice.
I
Wow.
hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the
Ooh.
kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on.
So now I guess I have to run.
Don't let him get away! Move it! Move it! Move it! I'll have you shot if you let him get away!
And not use the main path, I guess. I don't know. God damn it. It's just getting more complicated. There are the guys. Okay, under the bridge, I guess. Are you shooting at me? Yeah, you might.
There he is!
Oh my god.
Freeze!
Maybe question me first?
Okay, men, keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
Man out! Whoa! Don't! Stop! I'm on way! Keep an eye out!
Okay, there was natural obstacle, so this is okay.
Where did he go? He slipped away. Keep an eye out.
Or left? I think so. Move, 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 move. Oh, there's a manuscript page, I think. I'm gonna see what will happen next.
Come on, guys. We need to head him off.
What will happen next? The dark presence
For
sleeps.
decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Okay, fair. Then we're back again fighting the demons. We're not on the ferry yet. Oh dude, there's gonna be weapon probably. Oh. Or not.
Nightingale, over.
What on earth is going on? My deputies tell me you fired at Luke and kidnapped him.
There was a path.
Well, make the time. You can't just go shooting at people.
Yeah, but okay, it leads nowhere. Let's go back. Okay, I think I lost him.
Search the area. Stay sharp. This way.
Wonder if they... Yeah, I wonder if they see this. Yeah, I think so. Use the flashlight, guys.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
That's the person menu assigned to me. It's Wake's doing.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
What about this?
Casey, if it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back.
Yeah, I like her. Yeah, here. Helicopter? Think so. Hey there.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
No, I actually have something to grab. There are some guys here that I should... What the heck? Something jumped from the ground of that guys. Ah. Okay. Can I use it? Yeah. Am I gonna be able to see something? I don't think so. Okay. Have anything else? Give me anything else. Radio.
This is James. Mulligan Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you... Come on!
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Mulligan out. Okay, I think here we can see some... Oh, I actually have some money.
I can see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Okay. There's also some light in there. Don't see anything there. Jump. I still don't have any weapon. Not even a flashlight.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
The coal mine. Okay, those guys are
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Okay, I'm gonna scare
There was
them.
no power to the searchlight.
Ah, come on. Always something that's not working. Okay, now we have it. Doesn't look safe. Control and boost. Yeah, that's how you open gate with a light. Because that's how the thieves are working, right? Just have a flashlight and just like flash on something and then it opens. This is the place with the gate, I think so, yeah. fighting again. Give me some... anything I can defend myself with. Well, for example. That is so weird. And the revolver,
It took
maybe?
me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in.
Wow. Flashbang grenades, nice.
Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report, over. Team 2, come in. I need a report, over. Come on, guys, talk to me. Come in, please.
None of them survived. Ouch. Now I wonder. Okay. Nice. I think we should get more of you first. In one place. It's yeah, well, it's not the best weapon. I mean, it's effective one, but okay, there's manuscript. Okay, so we're gonna fight with flashbangs for a little longer time. Let's listen to it.
And here's another call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Sounds serious, Paul. Let's grab this manuscript first. I'm not. Okay. It's a long time. I haven't made so many, right? And because I thought that before this all are mandatory. Never mind. Rose touched by the dark presence.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Yeah. Poor Rose. And another group of enemies. Oh, two only. I guess I should see more of you. Oof. Okay, I had like 1% of HP. Have I hit myself with this flashbang? Okay. Anything here? Oh, okay, more flashbangs. Good. Oh, exploded very fast while this slow-mo. I'm afraid I missed a lot of things actually there, but oh, I'm not feeling comfortable with flashbangs. Are we alone here? Yeah, I think so. Ooh. There's the entrance. Should I jump over this? Okay, there's gateway.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Look, he's alive there.
Why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bothered with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well,
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
That's fast.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa. Everyone calm down.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
What the heck? Just when I thought.
Even if it kills me, you hear me? You hear me, HP loving
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
H.P. Lovecraft. We haven't seen Cthulhu yet, but okay.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
I think he's also possessed, just like Rose. Oh, so we have now flares and flashbangs, and I think I see a weapon there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's double hit. pick up this flare, dude. Yes, finally weapon. Okay, let's see. We have to go somewhere around there. Is there anything that looks like there's part of place that's hiding anything? Nope. Okay, let's... just go here. You're gonna re-up here, right? I think so. Let's understand this mechanism. Yes, they did. 1, 2, 3. Okay, those are the normal ones. I want to go there. There's something. And here. Hey. How have you survived this? Okay, I'm going further higher and higher, but why? Please tell me there's gonna be something more than the simple coffee thermos. So, long path. Wait a second. Am I going in? Okay, let's continue. Right, we're gonna just have to go down. There's just not gonna be anything there. Okay, I'm forgetting about the sprint. We're gonna go back this, gonna go to the train depot, then back over here. I don't know. Kinda lost right now. Okay, at least one manuscript. No, that's not manuscript. No, there is manuscript.
Danny had stepped out, but what stumbled back in was something else. Something alien. A monster. Walter tried to kill it, first with his fists, then a chair. It wouldn't die. Instead, it kept coming, unaffected by the beating it had taken. After Walter managed to kick it down the cellar stairs, fear took over. He ran, got behind the wheel, gunned the engine. The booze wouldn't make him forget, but he knew he had to try.
Danny, who's Danny? He was calling the radio? And now we go back. Only 2 flashlights. There's something also. Okay, there's a coffee. Hate those birds. I'm scared. You're still here? No, okay. Hate birds. You're gonna come back. I'm sure of it. No. Yeah. Obviously. Hello. Just die. Disappear, whatever. Another encounter. Oh, only 3 ammo left. Okay.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Oh well. The darkness controls the Taken. Is it a house? Okay. I'm gonna use flashbang. Launch it. Can I get on the roof? Yeah, but what of it? Nothing here. Where should we go now? This is the correct direction. Oh, there was a manuscript page. Direction is there, but let's grab this one. Let's read the side story thing. Wake attacked by a... Oh, that's a spoiler.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Okay. Waiting for the fight with Bulldozer then. And where are we supposed to go now? I think I've been... No, I haven't been there. No, the page. The main story one. Sarah distrusts Nightingale.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Federal business, The train.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
What is going on?
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Yeah. Oh, there's a stash.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage, before it flew at me again.
The pipe wrench itself. Look at some mini boss, I believe. Okay, the right track, and there are the things. Cool. Ammo, we need this. Also this one. We take everything. And see around. That's the wrong one. Oh man, I thought I had the revolver on. That was a waste.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Hold on. Oh, the pipes.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Wait a second. Oh, this one. Oh, come on.
Sure. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Okay. So the barrel killed me. I should be more careful now. Don't rush so fast.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Destroy this. And another one. Another one. Out of there. Out of there. Come on.
Sure. I hoped I could find a car from there.
What am I doing wrong there? I'm using so many flashlights. And so many flares. Should I shoot it? It's weird. I should. Maybe I should just run.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Seriously? You're coming after me? Come on, that's so sick. Seriously?
Just starting to get interested in writing. Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all...
The hell?
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me. The inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Yeah. That's wild. I certainly haven't expected that kind of vibes. Do I use it? Does it work? Yeah, it's working. Hello there. Oh, more of you. Nope. Should I? I was... I was trying to get my flashbangs. Maybe I had the flashbangs actually. I had flare. Okay, one more time. And those everything is set here. Here we go, here we go. I'm gonna go in the corner. Yeah. Okay, I know the presence is here, right? Oh, nice. Die. Come on. Oh. Fuck. Just die. Thought I already. Never mind. I thought I threw one. In light, you can hurt them. Thank you. Radio. Okay, radio is not working.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Wait a second.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet.
Okay. And here's gonna be some big fight. A bulldozer. Here we go. Hey there. It's so normal, right? Yeah. Well, I have another idea. I'm gonna rattle you. See how it goes now. Also, I want to keep this flare around those guys. Yes. I get something. Is anything is working on you? Disappeared. I hope to get some. I wonder if I would be able to make bulldozer actually destroy it. It has different colors, so I guess. Somehow I could. was like, there's the one. Did I miss anything? No, it doesn't look like. Yeah. No ammo for flare gun though. Hmm? Thermos. Okay.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
So you can drive the car? It's interesting. And of course I don't have my weapons. Why? Where I left weapons?
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity. Even during daytime, I was being stalked. The bridge must have collapsed only moments after I'd crossed it.
Ooh. Some wild driving here. You know, it kinda reminds me of GTA. Where is GTA 6 Rockstar? Where is new GTA? Okay. So we're gonna go around. Oh, this around. This is a tricky car. And now we go up, or do we go here? Or just go around here. I'm gonna be there. I can go there also. Yeah. Radio Gaga.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson
Thank
all
you.
morning. But first, a little music.
Thank you. Finally, someone on my side. Oh. Nothing here to grab, so let's go and explore. Going to the coal mine. Big, big hole. Big hole. Big, big, big hole. Yeah, how's Return to the Moria? I was wondering if I should buy this actually. It's a Lord of the Rings fan. Pretty sure I should. Another radio.
Welcome back to KBF
And
FM.
on the radio.
Hope you enjoyed that.
I've been here.
Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever, and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even?
Okay, doesn't sound interesting. Let's go. Replies. Take a look. Maybe finally there's gonna be something else than the radio. Okay, I'm not sure if I should jump there. And try. First, let's go higher. Let's first go higher and see what's there. Oh. Wow! I've missed so many.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Let's try not to jump. Let's try and see if it can work. I believe so, but... Ah! Shh. Almost. I don't think it's designed for that. So let's just continue. So many manuscripts on my list. Visitor parking. Okay.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
And I put the car correctly as they asked. Oh. Some lore. While there were some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls came with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls coal mine in 1978. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes, among others, worked in mines. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shaft particularly dangerous. Okay. Okay, so I don't get the order now. So that's
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Who was the main? Oh, another one. In 1970, volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as a historical landmarks. That's the wrong button, of course. Guys. Come on, just do always the same button to exit menus.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Oh well.
Wait, where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
You want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Change of plans, we're going somewhere else. Right.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Okay. And with this, we're gonna end today's stream.